how the devil are you lot on YouTube? And yes, I've been quiet for a while, but that's life, and suck it up, buttercup. Lots is going on in there. You know what I mean? But what do you guys think now, right, about our government stockpiling these vaccines and now trying to vaccine our children when the science and the facts tell us that it bounces off children? Because my worry is now, and I'll be honest with you, the longer this infection stays in society, yeah, the longer this pandemic stays in society, the more chance it's got of mutating. It starts off as like one thing, but when you put it into billions of people, right, there's a chance that one in those billions could change it into a completely different infection than what it is. You know what I mean? Which might wipe out all these vaccines, and none of them might not ever work. And we all back to square one. So does it not make common sense to these countries that ain't as influential and affluent as ours, you're vaccinating our children here, right? And they really don't. The science says they don't need it, right? But there's billions, millions of people in other countries that haven't got the finances like we have, and they haven't even had their first vaccine. Now, how are we going to eradicate this COVID? How are we going to get rid of it if we don't help other countries? It's all right to say look after your own. Right, so we do. Right, as rich countries, vaccinate everybody, yeah? So then what do? Cocoon ourselves. Just cocoon ourselves in our countries and hope it goes away, because by the time we do that, it's going to be too late for other countries. You know what I mean? There's not going to be no infrastructure or nothing to get the vaccines out for people. So even if you sent them there, there's not going to be facilities to get them out to the people who needs it, because we have greedied up all these vaccines ourselves, right? Got ourselves sorted, and in the meantime, the infrastructure and economy of third world, second world countries have fallen apart. So there's not even ambulance and medical staff that can get it out to the people who need it quick enough to get on top of it. So, are we not obligated now to calm it down with vaccinating the kids? Now, I got kids myself, and like I say, the science and the proof is saying kids are fine with it. It's bouncing off them. So what are we going to put on our kids now, or what they're expecting to? Why not send to the countries for their elderly people, their vulnerable people? They are over 60s and 70s, 80s and 90s. They are 30s and 40s, 50s and 60s. The people have got heart attacks or in old people's homes or elderly in other countries. Why don't we do it out there and send it to them? Because otherwise, if we don't do that, there's gonna be it's gonna mutate at some point into an infection, into a viral infection, which is going to outdo all our vaccines. And the scientists know this. It's speeded up around the world exponentially, guys. But you are not seeing it because it's all good news in our country. I'm telling you, don't be complicit to this vaccine everybody in our country first. Vaccine the people in need. Vaccine the people that's dying. Yes, children will die, but very minimal underlying causes. And as a fact, science tells you that. But you got people in other countries like our grandparents, our parents, our uncles, you know the score, guys, right? Which they haven't even had their first vaccine. And Nepal, 4,000 people have died this fucking week. Bump gone. It's a tiny little country. Tiny. 4,000 people gone. Now, if that was a country the size of Britain, or what have you, it's, what you've got to think of the numbers as well. The numbers of people living in that country to the numbers of people living here. And it's not just Nepal, it's India. India have stopped sending out vaccines to other countries, even though they're making it, because of the problems that they got there. Then you've got South America and Africa. You know what I mean? Good God. We need to get vaccines out. Or if we don't vaccinate the planet, we fucked, guys. All I can say to you is Planet of the Apes. Or not even Planet of the Apes, Planet of the Lizards. Because the way and how selfish we have been, and how mine, our countries are, and I appreciate my vaccine. I've had one. I've had a Pfizer. I got my second one coming up soon. But there is no dramatic need at all, scientifically proven, to vaccinate children now. While so many thousands and thousands of vulnerable people, adults and everybody are dying in other countries because we've bought all the vaccines up and they can't get any. I think that is fucking terrible. Terrible. Anyway, disagree or not disagree, that's my opinion. What do you think? Just all I'm saying is, all right, vaccinate us if you want to, everybody in this country first. It's still out there. It's still a vaccinate America, vaccinate Germany, vaccinate all the rich countries. It's still out there. And the longer it's out there, it gives it a much more time to mutate. So our vaccines don't mean fuck all, because when it comes here again, then our vaccines are wiped out, because we've let them mutate in other countries. When it's our civic duty as part of the United Earth Nations to help your fellow citizens in other countries. Because we all live on one planet, not on multiple. Just think about that, guys. I'm serious, guys. If we don't vaccinate the less fortunate countries, that is where a mutation is going to pop up, where our vaccines don't mean fuck all, and the next 20 vaccines don't mean fuck all, and then all of a sudden you've got a population of Earth of about 2 million people because the vaccines don't fucking work. Think about that. Anyway, guys, I'm not talking shit. I'm just, telling you my opinion. Now I'm off, and I'm just going to lock myself away from every fucker, because if you were going to act like that, you people walking around going in shops now, and no masks. Your kids, there's a shop over across the road there, right? My friend's working there, right? And there's a lot of you kids in Porth and Annecia that go in there. If you've seen the abuse, you kids give them women in that shop for not wearing their masks, right? Because they're asked to put their masks on, and it is, fuck you, who do you think you're speaking to? And that's what they're speaking to her. That's what they're speaking to all the shop people, right? And they're multiple children from the Porth area If you could see them as their parents, you slap them around the fucking ear. Because they shouldn't be speaking to these people as told by their bosses to hand down these laws, and they ain't paid to take that shit off your kids. And I know, right, this is every night, different kids. Think about it, guys. It's your kids. Porth and Anansia area. Your kids. I've shouted at them myself. Your kids. I'm fucking telling you. But anyway, guys, it's got to a point, people having these vaccines, they think it's safe as fuck. They ain't. Our government is still letting different strains in from other countries that shouldn't be here because they're not locking down tight enough. And we've got billions and billions of people at severe risk who need the jobs around the world that ain't got no chance of getting them anytime soon at the moment. And if that don't happen, a variant could come up that all these vaccines don't work against. What are we going to do then? Who are we going to blame? Think about that. I'm off because I've had enough, because I got a load of feelings about this. I got friends I've lost over it because they're absolute fucking cocktards that think it's not really happening. These people in India ain't dying. It's all pretend. Because people didn't land on the moon and the Titanic didn't hit an iceberg. It got fucking zapped by aliens. Fucking people like Fox Lewis and people like my friends is supposed to be. You know what I mean? My friends. But no vaccine. I don't believe in wearing masks. I don't believe in doing this. And there's fucking loads of it out there. You know what I mean? Dickheads. Anyway, off I fuck.